All right, 200 freestyle again. This time we're taking a look at Jack Waibel right here in lane 3 at the start. So starters just said take your mark. Your hips and head are probably in line. I'd like for your hips to be higher than your head. Just for example, look at basically these 3 people right in the middle of the pool. For reference, also your thumbs are not with the rest of your fingers. Like I've said 100 times, you want to have all your fingers together and create less tension in your forearms. Buzzer goes off. The first thing you do is react with your arms by throwing them up, and then your legs start to react and push you forward. So the first thing you're doing is throwing your arms up. They're not engaging the block in any way, which you need to do. So you put them up to get them in position, but you actually never get into position. So your arms are apart when they enter the water. Your head is fine, I guess, but you enter at kind of an awkward angle. As you see now, your legs are in a bad angle, and your legs are apart, and they hit like just just very poorly. And not to mention your reaction time was significantly slower than everybody's. Everybody's in the water. This guy's about halfway in the water. Jack's hands have just gotten wet. Okay. And on the breakout, that's an aggressive breakout right there. However, we are already a body length behind, and the race literally just started. Like, you haven't even finished your first stroke, and you're body length behind. So if we clean up that whole dive, you don't even have to get any faster at swimming, and you could be this much faster already. Like, you can be instead of here, you could be here with no effort, no more harder training necessarily. If that makes sense. Okay, so moving along, you are straight arming the 200 freestyle, which takes an incredible amount of strength that probably nobody on our high school team has. And you, Jack Waibel, have attempted it here on the first 25 of your 200. And if I remember correctly, you maintain that for all 8 lengths. What you need to do is well, let's see if it shows you again. But as your arm exits the water, you want to take the momentum from that flick, have it swing your arm up, and right as your arm is kind of in line with your head, you bend your arm and enter long in front of yourself. If I saw you again, I'd try to pause it here. All right, so there you are. Now we're coming over the top, so let's take a look at your hand actually. So you're slicing out of the water here, like that looks like your pinky is the first finger out of the water. So you want to take that water by your hip and really flick it out with your hand, like a handful of water, and then use that momentum up and around. This is like you're kind of slicing out with your pinky, and then you're straight arming over the top and placing it there. Now, the actual position that you're hitting the water, like this position right there, right here, that's a good position. The process in which we're getting to that point is less than ideal. Also, the breath right here is also pretty good. Like, this is a solid head position. You could probably get just a hair more flat, but that's a positive right there. Okay, you keep a strong, steady kick with you the whole time. We just got to continue to work on strength, both pulling the water and kicking the water. Um, we'll see if it shows you again. We have some ideas, or at least I have some ideas, on how we can improve our filming for the next meet. And we can really get the whole pool and get everybody in on one frame. First breath out of the turn, or first stroke out of the turn is a nice big breath. We got to keep our head down if we're going to be breathing in and out of the turns. Let me see. I don't think it shows you for a while. Let's see if we can get a good look at this turn. Probably not. So you come over. That's a nice low turn. This is like an awkward like hitch right there, though. Let's see if we can see the other turn speak better to it. While that's happening, I'll pull up your splits. Okay. Jack Waibel. Alright. So, well, we missed this turn too. Okay, well. As far as your splits go, we have 30 point out, 34-5, 36-8, and 36-4. So you're out 104, back 113. Certainly the second 100 hurts, but going 36 on both 50s on the last 100 is good. So while we're, oh no, you take a breath on your last stroke, like on the finish, you took a breath. Not even that you took a breath inside the flags. Your very last stroke, you took a breath. Okay, so we have a lot of little things to work on. That you literally don't even have to get faster at swimming. You'll just get faster from doing those little things. So again, back to the splits. You're out 104, back 113 with 236s. So split wise, going 30, 34, 36, 36. Like it's not the added up time that you're looking for, but like it was mainly consistent for the last 350s, and so that's promising. It's something to work off of. When you add up all of the little things, is cliche, but like when you add up all the little things, there are no little things. And so outside of just getting in better shape and getting stronger, like just tightening up the turns, your streamline, the start, even taking a breath at the finish, like all those little things are going to help for you to have a faster time on top of all the work that you're putting in on swimming. And so I see you dropping a lot of time, not just in like the 200 freestyle, but a lot of your swims throughout the season.